Hi Aries, welcome to my video. Thank you for stopping by and watch my video. First, I want to excuse my English because English is not my first language. So if you find some mistakes that I made in my pronunciation or in my grammar or the way I represent the card, please forgive me, but I will do my best to deliver the message that I get from the card that I open. So this is for you, Aries, for your July 2017. This is for Aries for their July 2017. And before I open my card, I want to explaining the things. Maybe you've been a um, regular visitor in some of the um, tarot reading, um, or you already know the the meaning of each image from the tarot card. But sometimes I think every card reader um, not always stick on that things. So sometimes we see something looks good, but it's feel not as the way it is, and the other way around. So sometimes that's not how the story goes. So this is for Aries 2017, July 2017, Aries, Aries, July 2017, Aries. Okay, show me, tell me, guide me. Aries, July 2017. Oh, I'm sorry, not yet. Sometimes we have to be patient with the card because Aries, this is for Aries 2017. This is for Aries, July 2007. Okay, one more shuffle. Oh, okay. Um, you got you got a lot of good cards here. but it's like two different kind of story. It's like this whole story not actually feel as it's appear. It's like you were having a good power and authority, and you just um, take in charge. Um, you just take a decision. It's like something that um, so different kind of two different kind of two different kind of things. Oh my god, this is like um a bit confusing situation because um between your mind and your heart, between your mind and your feeling, it have a same power. It have a same power. It have a um there's some conflict in your um and yourself. You're supposed to just being like um take action, uh decide something. um you just like saying things, okay, this is not good, this is bad, so I don't want to take this one, I want to take this one. That kind of um um spontaneous reaction, deciding something, um just by saying, okay, what do you want and what do you don't want. It's not something that you sleep on it. It's not something that you really think deep. um, but somehow you were facing a problem that really bothering you emotionally, and you kind of stuck in the position where your heart have a same strong voice as strong as your mind. So it's like your mind telling you A and your heart is telling you B, and they are fighting, and they have a big and they have the same kind of power, because you are facing some situation where you have that conflict in your head, and I mean in yourself. You have that big conflict that really like a war inside you. And um and you were kind of settling down with everything, and you just this kind of weird card. Oh my, this kind of weird card because there's a celebration, there's they're showing you stability, they're showing you the 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 good house kind of environment, um, good money, good fortune, good finance, and you were finally you were trying to keep controlling your feeling, and and you were feeling you're feeling sad, you're feeling disappointed because of the spilling milk. You you were there's something wrong, there is a problem, there's a problem of this kind of situation. It's like something, um it's just like a scenario. It's like, this is like a drama kind of things that, um this whole story, this the strength that you have, you want to show people what you were capable of doing, you the authority that you have, that you were controlling your emotion, you're having the money, you're having the good life of family, you were having the strong character, and this is your true. It's like all of this just to hide this true feeling that you have, that something is going wrong with you or with your family, with your kids, or maybe with your partner, or maybe with your work. Maybe all of these things is not the true, or maybe these whole things, the power, the authority, the celebration, the good family, um, good works, good money, and the good uh, control on your feeling, everything, all the stability that you're showing to the world is just to cover all your problems, or your sorrow, or your or all your problems in your life that really bothering you, that really hurting you emotionally, that really um, that's really eating you inside, that makes you just feel so wrong, because deep inside you know that this whole is just a fake kind of picture that you're trying to show the world for who you are. But you know what actually happened is not that. But you not really lost everything. You're not really everything not totally wrong with you. There's still a lot of things that's right. But you just see the wrong thing that happened to you, and you just it feel like um you're not satis you're not satisfied for what you have. You're not happy with your life. You're not happy with what's going on in you, in your family, in your children, with your partner, with with your family. But you're trying to show the world that everything is fine. I have a good life. I have a strong, powerful. I am a very um, strong person that I can control my feeling, I can control um, everything, and I have a good, stable, um, good, steady family, and we're having fun, we're having a good relation, and I got a good finance, very strong finance, and but actually this whole thing is just to cover what's truly happened in you. It's just to cover what's truly happened inside you in your life. There's something is going wrong, and I feel bad about it, and I cannot see the other things that I have because I keep I just want to cover all the wrong things, and I don't really appreciate what I have. And it's really bothering your feeling, bothering your mind. You have a lot of thoughts, you have a you very you you having a lot of uh, you create the problem that's actually not there, and makes you having um it makes you having a heavy thought, and it makes you exhausted. It makes you um it gives you too much responsibilities. It makes you too much problem because you keep covering one problem to another, and those things it keep causing um, a trouble for you one to another, and it makes you um, getting more and more and more problems, and it's really give you a heavy thought, a heavy burden of problems, and then um, it makes you feel like you have to take um, for everything that going wrong with you, because or maybe okay, maybe this some part is you are trying to covering all of these things, you trying to covering all of the problem, all the problem in your life, like this, okay, you you're having a problem and you're trying to show the people this is what's actually happened, but this is the truth actually. Or maybe you do too much thing. Okay, some of you, this is another story line. You have too much responsibility. You have too much um, work to do in your life that makes you feel exhausted, that um, you have to take care of your family, you have to make a decision, you have to comfort people about the feeling, you have to put the food on the table, you have to work to get the money, you have all of the responsibility, and it makes you exhausted, it makes you feel so tired because you do all the things, you it's like you are the one who do all of the job in this world, it's like in for example in your family, maybe you have to be the one who take care of your family, who take care of your children, who take care of your house, and then you have to decide things, what's wrong or right. You have to solve the problem that happening in your house, or and you have to work to find the money, and then you have to comfort when your children maybe having a problem, or your partner having a problem. You also have to be the one who listen to what they need, to comfort them, um, and then everything just being your responsibility, and you're very tired, and then you're just feeling so exhausted. And when something goes wrong, and then you feel like everything, it's in you. When something goes wrong, because you take all of the responsibility, and when things goes wrong, everything is pointing at you, because you have you in charge on everything. You do all the things, and it makes you exhausted. And when everything goes wrong, and you have a problem and something going wrong, and then it's become yours, it become your fault, because you have to be the decision maker, you have to be the caretaker, you have to be the comforter, you have to be the worker, that provider, the provider that provide your family, I'm sorry. And everything is just being in your shoulder, all the burdens, all the responsibility is in you, and it makes you feel so tired and so exhausted. And when everything is going wrong, it's in you, because you're the one who take care of everything, this and everything. Okay, tell me more. And you just want to, yes, you just want to, like, find a way how the things, how am I supposed to do with all of this problem? What am I supposed to do? And you just want to get away from all of these responsibilities. You just want to get away from all the problems, because you just you just feel, I'm done with this. I just want to move on. I just want to leave it all behind, because maybe it's also in your it's happened in your works situation too. Maybe you are the one who taken all the responsibility in your department. Maybe you do all this work alone, and you take all the responsibility uh, to yourself, and you don't want to share the responsibility with anyone, because you think that you have to handle all the things. And uh, when something's going wrong, you are the one who's being blamed, because you are the one who who rule all the things. And then you just want to get away from the problem, and just want to you you just want to get away from all the problem, and you because you are so exhausted. Very nice, very nice. I'm so happy to see this, because I think you will get away from all of this situation. Okay, you will get away from all of this situation. You finally can see through what you have to do. Maybe you were realizing, um, the problem. Maybe you finally realizing that you have to share your loads. At some point, you have to share your loads. You have to share the responsibility at your work because there's another people working with you, and you're not supposed to be the one who take in charge in everything. And maybe in your family, you also have to share the responsibility with your partner, with your children, and you don't have to carry all those burden alone. So you can be more, you can be lighter, your life can be lighter, and then you can take a deep take a deep breath, and then you can relax a bit, having a having a good time, having a good time to your own self, and you have to you have to have your your own space, your own me time to have all those things, and you can see more clearly. You have a strength, the true strength inside you that make you being able to 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 beat the beast inside you, to beat the the that aggressive kind of uh yeah, to beat the negative side inside you with the with the with the strength that is not the power, it's not the muscle kind of thing, with it, it's not with the strong powerful kind of thing, but you really understand how to control, how to take care, how to handle things, because you supposed to think like you have to do all of these things to show people how powerful you are, how strong you are, but deep inside it's not like that, and you take all of the responsibilities, and when everything goes wrong it goes to you too, and all the fingers pointing at you because everything you take everything in you. And you come to realize that at some point you realize that I need to change. I need to change, and I need to share my loads to my partner. I need to change, and I have to share my loads to my coworker, uh, my teamwork, or other people, because I cannot handle all of these things alone, because it's too heavy and it's getting heavier. uh, Day after day it's getting heavier, and I cannot do everything because it's too much, and it makes you keep making a mistake, and everything keeps going wrong because you cannot see things in a good perspective, because there's too much there's too much of responsibilities, there's too much work, there's too much thing that you have to do, um, that makes you um, cannot do the thing that you have to do properly, because there's just too much. And then you come to finally realize that you have to share. At some point you have to share. You're not that wonder person like Wonder Woman or Wonder Man or Superman. I'm sorry, Wonder Woman or Superman that can do anything. They also cannot do anything alone. we have to share, and so we still have our time to relax, to have fun with our friend, with people that we love, and we have the strength to do the thing that we have to do in the future. We have that strength to face the problem that we have, uh, in a in a in a good way, with the wisdom that we learn from all of the thing that we have done and all of the mistake that we have done. We have the strength, to solve the problem, to beat our own beast, because every one of us having that things, and it needs some good life experience to finally can beat down our own beast that we have inside our heart, our not our heart, ourself. And like what the saying, the the worst enemy is our own self. So we you finally come to realize what you're supposed to do, that you have to share, um, the responsibility, that you have to share your job, that you have to share your task, that you have to share your loads to other people, because you're not alone in this world, that you have a partner, that you have a teamwork, that working with you, and you need times to have fun with your friend, with yourself. And when you feel at ease, you can see clear, um, the problems, your negative side, your obstacles. You can see clear where is the problem, and then it gives you a strength to solving the problem, to to find the solution. And um, it's not finding the solution, using the authority, using the power, but you really understand, you um, really understand how to solve the thing, and you know, um, your weakness, and then you finally have the strength to say, okay, I have to share my things. Okay, I need other people. Okay, I need help. Okay, I need to share my loads. I'm not alone, and I need somebody. I need people who that who I can share my loads with, who I can work with. And and it's not easy for some people to share this thing. Okay, I really do understand. um Sometimes we just want to do everything by ourselves, because we think that other people cannot do something as we want, because we want something good, and then we see other people cannot do the thing like we do. We doubt everything, we doubt everyone, to do something as we want. We don't have that passion, that patience. We don't have that understanding, uh, that every kind of people is different, and we just want things going as we want. But sometimes not everything's come up as we wanted. But because of that fear of something not as what you want, and then you just take everything. You just want to rule everything. You just want to control everything, and you just want to take everything to yourself, and you just want to carry all the responsibility and all the work and all the task and all the problem in you, and it makes you feel and it's overdue. You overdo yourself, and and you just and everything just goes wrong, and then you see all the wrong things it happened because of you, because you take everything to yourself, and then when everything goes wrong, you blaming yourself. Some some of you may be being blamed with by other people, because they think that you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, and then it goes wrong, and it's your fault. And somehow some of you also blame your own self, and then you just feel so tired. But it's not everything is falling down, but you keep staring for all the mistake, all the problem that happening, and then you don't see that there's other people, there's an, there's other people who around you, there's other opportunities, that other things that can help you, and the you come into realizing, yes, in the near future, you're going to realize this happen, that you cannot hold all the things alone, that you need to share, that you need to 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 share your burden, that you have to share your loads to other person, so you can have um, can relax, can chill out, you be able to have some fun with yourself, with your friend, and then you finally realizing your weakness, and you can finally get into that understanding how to control your negative side, how to control your anger, how to be patient, how to how to take care of your self, and to take care of your problem, and to see the problem uh, in the good way, with the wisdom that you gain, that you achieve by your life experience, by the mistake that you have done. So I think this July for Cancer is the month to fixing your way of thinking, the month to really see that you overdo yourself, because this card wants to tell you that um, you wearing yourself too much, you overloaded, and you need to take a pause and to look deep inside you, and to give yourself time to breathe, to give yourself a chance to relax, to give yourself a chance to enjoy the time, enjoy your time, have fun, and really think about to share about your responsibilities, because you're not alone. Not everything is fall apart. Not only because one thing goes wrong, everything is goes wrong. that you need to really um, that you really need to solve the problem, not with the power, not with the anger, not with the aggressive kind of action, but you really have to have a deep thought to solve the problem and really understand the problem that you were facing. And you need to, and when you come into that point and you really know what to do, and you really know what the right way to solve it. So this is seems like a reflection. You need to do the reflection and uh, to review your way of thinking, your way of working, your way of living, because maybe all this time you've been taking too many responsibilities that make you exhausted, and you need you need to really release yourself from all of these things. Okay, Aries, so that is my reading, my tarot reading for you. I hope um, this give you um, a clear message, and I hope that you got the point from my reading. So I wish you all the best in July, and I hope to see you again next month in August. But also maybe if I can do the weekly reading for this month. I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'll see you soon, and be well, Aries. See you.